Hi, this is Gleason. Welcome to Chapter 1 on Bookkeeping and Accounting. This chapter is an introduction to bookkeeping and accounting. It has 14 topics. Each topic has its own separate presentation or video. We have completed the first topic, that is, the definition and process of accounting, and are currently on topic 2. This topic covers the difference between bookkeeping and accounting. The terms bookkeeping and accounting are interchangeably used and may cause confusion if not addressed early. So let's put an end to the confusion and start with our understanding of accounting as we have learned from the previous topic. In the previous topic, we have learned the definition of accounting. That accounting is a process of identifying, measuring, recording, classifying, and summarizing the financial transactions in terms of money, as well as verifying, analyzing, interpreting, and reporting the results thereof. We looked at each step of the process and the objectives of each step. Identifying relates to identifying financial transactions. Measuring relates to measuring the identified transactions in terms of money or monetary value. Recording relates to recording the identified and measured transactions into the first book of accounts, that is, the journal. Classifying relates to classification of journal entries by transferring them into the ledger. Summarizing refers to the step of closing the books and preparing the financial statements, mainly profit and loss, also known as income statement, and balance sheet. Verifying refers to checking the sanctity or correctness of the books and the statements. Analyzing and interpreting refers to deriving meaningful information about the business performance through usage of various tools such as ratios, comparative and common size statements, and trend analysis, as well as fund flow and cash flow statements. Finally, reporting relates to reporting the statements as well as the derived information to the owners, interested parties, as well as for reasons of regulatory compliance. Having gone through the definition as well as the entire process of accounting, now let's look at the definition of bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is a process of recording and classifying financial transactions in the books of accounts as per the rules of bookkeeping. Wait a minute. We had just learned this in the process of accounting, right? Before jumping to any conclusion, let us analyze this definition of bookkeeping. According to this definition of bookkeeping, it is a process. That's fine. Accounting is also a process. Bookkeeping is a process of recording and classifying transactions, while accounting has the same step, but accounting also has many more steps. That is, identifying, measuring, summarizing, verifying, analyzing, interpreting, and reporting. Let's analyze the bookkeeping definition further. It is a process of recording and classifying financial transactions. Well, financial transactions relate to the first step of accounting process, that is identifying. Also, once identified, only the monetary aspect can be recorded in the books of accounts. So it implies that the transaction has first to be identified, then measured before recording and classifying them in the books of accounts. If we summarize this definition of bookkeeping, it is a process of identifying, measuring, recording, and classifying. That's the end of the process of bookkeeping. Now, if we compare the two terms, accounting and bookkeeping, accounting is an entire process of 9 steps, whereas bookkeeping starts with step 1, that is identifying, and ends at step 4, that is classifying. From this, we can infer that accounting includes bookkeeping and that bookkeeping is a subset of accounting, comprising of the first 4 steps of the accounting process. Having now learnt about the two terms bookkeeping and accounting, let's take a look at the key points of difference or differentiating factors between them. The first major point of difference is the scale of the process. Bookkeeping is a sub-process of accounting or a subset of accounting, whereas accounting is the entire process. Accounting includes bookkeeping. The next point, which is similar to point 1, is that bookkeeping is the initial stage of the accounting process. Accounting process starts with bookkeeping and it continues beyond bookkeeping. The third point of difference is that bookkeeping can be performed with basic accounting knowledge. Anyone who can learn the rules of bookkeeping can maintain the books of accounts. It's as simple as that. You need not have a specialized qualification for doing this job. The only knowledge needed is sound understanding of the rules of bookkeeping and an experience in maintaining the books or systems. You can definitely acquire a sound understanding of bookkeeping at the end of chapter 3 of this series. Accounting, on the other hand, requires you to have specialized accounting skills, which can be gained through a specialized accounting course with a degree. Also, knowledge isn't enough. You need to gain experience in handling complexities and situations. The next one is bookkeeping is usually done by a junior accountant in a large organization or even an assistant or a clerk in a small organization. After the process of bookkeeping is complete, the summarizing step, that is the preparation of financial statements and to some extent even the verifying and analysis of the financial statements are done by senior accountants. All the remaining steps are done by qualified chartered accountants or certified public accountants, as the case may be. Wherever senior accountant is involved, the output is definitely reviewed by the chartered accountant or certified public accountant. It has a maker and checker concept in place where one reviews the work of another. The senior accountant reviews the work of the junior accountant, whereas the chartered accountant or certified public accountant reviews the work of the senior accountant. The next point of difference between bookkeeping and accounting is that bookkeeping is mechanical or repetitive in nature. Once you learn the rules of bookkeeping, you just need to apply them and record the transactions in the journal, then classify them or transfer them into the ledger. Accounting, on the other hand, is more analytical in nature. It's mainly about summarizing, verifying, analyzing, interpreting, and reporting the end result or performance of the business. The next point of difference between bookkeeping and accounting is that bookkeeping is all about maintaining the books of accounts or accounting systems or softwares as per the rules so that your house is in order. Accounting, on the other hand, is mainly focused on deriving meaningful information about the business from the books or systems maintained by the process of bookkeeping. Since we have learnt that bookkeeping is focused towards maintaining the books of accounts or accounting systems, from now on, whenever we relate to the process of maintaining the books or systems, we'll use the term bookkeeping or double entry bookkeeping. Double entry bookkeeping is the current method of bookkeeping that is universally used. We'll be learning about double entry bookkeeping in topic 6. The final point of difference between bookkeeping and accounting is that bookkeeping is done on a regular and ongoing basis as and when the transactions occur. Accounting, on the other hand, provides information about business performance, and this is done at the accounting period end. In case of large organizations, accounting period end may be quarterly. In case of smaller organizations, the period end is the same as a financial year. This brings us to the end of this topic. In this topic, we have learnt the clear distinction between bookkeeping and accounting. In the next topic, that is topic 3, we'll have a look at the objectives or purpose of accounting as well as the benefits or advantages of accounting. If you have found this video interesting and would like to learn bookkeeping and accounting, please do subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get notified whenever a new topic or chapter gets uploaded. The entire list of chapters, topics and related video links are in the description section just below the video. Click on the Show More button to view the complete list. Please click on the like button below and leave your comments as well. You can also share the videos by clicking the share button with your colleagues and relatives so that they too can benefit from this series. Thank you and stay connected.